Steve Smith-Ecclesby, Little Bay, Graham Bradley, 9, Our Fun, Richard Rowe, 10, Panarctic, now ridden by Reg Crank, 12, Summer Led, Colin Hawkins, 14, St. William, Brendan Powell, and 15, Very Promising, ridden by Peter Scudamore.
Little Bay, who is an amazing character, 20-1 shot, Graham Bradley in the saddle, trained by Gordon Richards, and Graham had a winner yesterday, so he's in fine fettle at the moment.
Mother Champion Chase, and running to the first, Panarctic just a little bit slow away. Our Fun and Summer Led, Buckhouse and Very Promising. The court here to touchdown first, followed by Fearless Imp, making a little bit of ground towards the left of the picture, but as they come to the next, it's Summer Led, who leads over the second from Our Fun and Fearless Imp. Just in behind them, Buckhouse and Very Promising, then Cathy's Lad, then Badsworth Boy, St. William. The back markers are Panarctic, Little Bay, and Bob's Line, as Summer Led makes it, coming to the third from Buckhouse and Our Fun and Fearless Imp. And Cathy's Lad, Very Promising over on the far side. Summer Led, protectively bandaged. The sheepskin noseband lands in the lead from Fearless Imp and Buckhouse and Our Fun and Very Promising, and Cathy's Lad and Badsworth Boy, and behind them St. William and Bob's Line, and then Little Bay and Panarctic. Summer Led from Fearless Imp. Our Fun, Very Promising, Buckhouse and William on the outside. Then comes Cathy's Lad, then Badsworth Boy, then Bob's Line. Behind Bob's Line is Little Bay, and then Panarctic. That was the fourth. So running downhill now, Summer Lad from Fearless Imp, Very Promising, Our Fun on the inside. Buckhouse is next, then Cathy's Lad, then the quartet seeker, Badsworth Boy. Then comes St. William, Bob's Line, over the fifth, and all safely over it. Coming to the water now, Summer Led from Fearless Imp. Buckhouse, Very Promising. Badsworth Boy and Cathy's Lad and Our Fun, and then Bob's Line making a little bit of progress. Then St. William, this is the first of the ditches, with Summer Led taking it from Buckhouse and Very Promising. And they're all safely over the ditch. Panarctic the back marker, Summer Led the leader, as they come to the eighth. From Buckhouse, Very Promising, and Badsworth Boy very close to them. Then Cathy's Lad. Behind Cathy's Lad is St. William, and then comes Our Fun. Behind Our Fun is Fearless Imp. Then Bob's Line improving, the Little Bay upsides. Panarctic the back marker, coming to the final ditch now. 4 from home. Summer Led from Buckhouse on the outside, Very Promising, very close to them, and Badsworth Boy right up with them. A Little Bay faller there, running downhill. 3 left to jump. Summer Lad, the leader, from Very Promising and Buckhouse, then Badsworth Boy in fourth. Bob's Line's improving in fifth. Then comes Cathy's Lad, sixth, and the rest look out of it as they come down to the next. Summer Led being pressed by Buckhouse. This is 3 from home. Buckhouse now from Summer Led, Very Promising third. Bob's Line 4. 5 is Badsworth Boy. Buckhouse has gone clear now of Summer Led, Very Promising, and Bob's Line as they come down to the next. 2 from home. Buckhouse lands clear. Very Promising, a mistake. Bob's Line nearly unship. Summer Led was the faller there. And Buckhouse now well clear. Very Promising in second. Bob's Line in third. Then Cathy's Lad 4. 5 Badsworth Boy. Running to the final fence now in the Queen Mother Champion Chase, and Buckhouse a long way clear of Very Promising. Buckhouse showing with his white face, clear. 6 lengths clear of Very Promising, who jumps in second. Cathy's Lad jumps in third. And it's Buckhouse from Very Promising. Very Promising putting in the determined challenge, but Buckhouse and Tommy Carmody holding him as they race towards the line. It's Buckhouse who's going to win it. Buckhouse is the winner. Second is Very Promising. Third is Cathy's Lad. Fourth, Our Fun. 5, Bob's Line. 6 is Badsworth Boy. 7 is Fearless Imp. 8 was St. William. And 9th was Panarctic. And so the result of the Queen Mother Champion Chase: first, number 3, Buckhouse, owned by Mrs. Seamus Purcell, trained by Mouse Morris in Ireland and written by Tommy Carmody. Second was number 15, Very Promising, owned by Mrs. Jean Maunders, trained by David Nicholson and written by Peter Scudamore. And third, number 7, Cathy's Lad, owned by Mr. J. Clayton, trained by Alan Jarvis and written by Steve Smith-Eccles. Fourth was number 9, Arfa.
And full of action right from the start. It's been terrific pace, and coming down the hill, none look to be going better than very promising on the right and the inside. But Buckhouse rises in front there from Summerled, who runs away across right-handed there. But just in behind, you can see Bob's Line under pressure. Very promising, the switch from the inside to the outside, and Badsworth Boy on their heels, so is Cathy's Lad. Now, I think very promising may just run across here, cross left-handed. Just watch as Buckhouse rises. Very promising goes across, makes a mistake. So does Bob's Line, and Frank Berry's up whispering in his ears there for a minute. Summerled falls, but what an amazing recovery by Frank Berry there. I think he was struggling at the time, you know, and they had flown now. The leaders, Buckhouse and Tommy Carmody, not waiting for anyone, and I don't think that actually that mistake made any difference to the result. But here, Tommy knows what can happen up the Cheltenham Hill, and although he's got an 8 or 9 length advantage, he's not going to look pretty and look at his shadow to see how stylish he is. He's really going to go for it. You can see Cathy's Lad running on. Badsworth Boy isn't too far behind there. Bob's Line in fourth. But an untidy jump, getting close at the last, gives very promising a chance to get back at him. Cathy's Lad in third, Bob's Line fourth, Badsworth Boy fifth there, and it looked like our fun back in sixth. But Tommy Carmody, who was leading apprentice on the flat, gets his head down and really gets to work. He has the rail to help him, and very promising, and Peter Scudamore running on to second place. But this will be a great win for Mouse Morris and Mrs. Purcell, and a lot of people in the Classens Bridge House at Dundrum will be now going mad, I can tell you that.
Should be getting a small bit worried about him.
This is where Little Bay goes.
Little Bay takes a bad fall there.
Seemed to almost... He just stood off too far and sort of half banked it and just go over the top and straight on the floor, isn't he? Horrible fall.